Hi, do you like reading? Me too. My name's Rachel, and this is my reading room. Come on in. Do you want to know what today's story is? You do. Today's story is called Snip, Snip, Snow, and it's by Nancy Poydar. And it's all about a little girl who just can't wait for the snow to come. Do you want to read about it? Okay, Sophie thought it would never snow. The trees were bare, the ground was hard, the air was crisp, but there was no snow. When Sophie went outside, she had to wear her heavy jacket, mittens, and her hood, but there was no snow. Noses were chilly, cheeks were rosy, you could see your own breath, but there was no snow. No snow, Sophie said as she stomped into the house after school. It's nice without snow, said Sophie's mom. No snowballs, said Sophie. No snow on the walk, Mom said. No snow on the sledding hill, Sophie complained. No shoveling, Mom added. No snowman, Sophie grumbled. One evening, the weatherman forecast snow. Snow, sighed Mom. Snow, squealed Sophie. Snow, snow, snow! I'm afraid snow's in the forecast, announced Sophie's dad. We know, said Mom. We know, said Sophie. Sophie put her boots by the door. She put her sled by her boots. She put out a carrot, a box of raisins, and a hat. Don't forget the broom, said her mom. Don't forget the scarf, said her dad. It looks like you're going to have your snow. Sophie could hardly eat, but she did. Sophie could hardly sleep, but she did. In the morning, though, when she looked outside, the ground was still bare. Where's my snow? Your storm is stalled, said her dad. We might not get it at all. Sophie thought her mom and dad looked too pleased. At school, Sophie asked if they could make their own snow. Please, 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 she begged. Mrs. Bloom let Sophie give everyone a stack of white paper and scissors. They folded and snipped and folded and snipped. Each snowflake was a surprise. No two were alike in the whole classroom. Sophie made an extra snowflake to take home later. Look at our floor, sighed Mrs. Bloom. We made it snow in here, cried Sophie. Time to clean up, Mrs. Bloom said brightly. Time to plow and shovel, Sophie mumbled. Sophie made a paper snowman out of the scraps by her chair. I'm recycling, she told Mrs. Bloom. Sophie taped her snowman to the window. Oh, she said as she peered outside. Snow! Teeny tiny snowflakes were wafting through the gray sky. Teeny tiny flakes were falling through the bare branches. They softly settled on the swings and the slide. They softly settled on the school steps and on the window sill. Shh, said Mrs. Bloom as she opened the window a little. Hear how quietly they fall. On the way home, the snow came faster. Sophie caught the flakes on her mitten. No two were alike. They were beautiful. Snow, she yelled to her mom. I know, her mom said. It's beautiful. Shh, whispered Sophie, and she held the door open. Hear how quietly they fall. There's going to be plenty of snow, said her mom. Enough for snowballs? Asked Sophie. Enough for your boots, said Mom. Enough for sledding? Squealed Sophie. Enough for your snowman, Mom said. And the next morning, there was. Oh, I'm so glad it finally snowed for Sophie. But it was really nice that she came up with the idea to make snowflakes in her classroom. Well, if you like this story, please be sure to follow along with Read Along with Rachel, where if you have a book, you have a friend, and I'm your friend too. Bye!